Many women after 60 still believe that attractiveness is measured only by smooth skin or a trim figure. But the truth is different. What truly makes an older woman magnetic isn't found in her mirror. It's in her presence. It's in the way she speaks, the steadiness of her gaze, the calm confidence she carries into every room. Men notice this far more than they notice a wrinkle or a silver strand of hair. Welcome back to Journey After 60. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 4 proven signs that reveal you are a highly attractive older woman, not because of how you look, but because of how you live. If even 2 of these signs describe you, chances are you've already left a lasting impression on the people around you. So if you believe real beauty after 60 comes from depth, wisdom, and the quiet strength you carry, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Your support helps bring these reflections to more women walking the same path. Now, let's uncover the very first sign, a subtle quality that most women overlook, yet it's often the strongest clue that a man sees you as deeply attractive. Number 1. Confidence without arrogance. After 60, true attractiveness no longer lies in flawless skin or a slim waistline. It's in the quiet confidence that radiates from within. A woman who knows her worth doesn't need to prove it loudly, nor does she shrink herself to please others. She walks into a room with calm assurance, and that presence alone is magnetic. Men notice this instantly. They may not recall the exact details of your outfit, but they remember how steady, composed, and grounded you made them feel. Confidence in an older woman tells a man, here is someone who has lived, who has weathered storms, and who carries herself with dignity that no wrinkle could ever erase. Some women mistake confidence for arrogance, but they are not the same. Arrogance pushes people away. Confidence invites them closer. Arrogance speaks with the need to dominate. Confidence speaks with the ease of someone who is at peace with herself. That is what makes a woman truly unforgettable after 60. This kind of confidence isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about steady eyes, unhurried words, and the ability to stand firm without needing constant approval. Men find this deeply attractive because it signals maturity and inner strength, qualities they can respect and trust. So remember, confidence is not built overnight. It comes from embracing who you are, with all the lessons, scars, and wisdom you carry. And when you show up in this way, you don't just look attractive, you become a presence that commands admiration without ever asking for it. Now let's move to the second sign, one that often hides in plain sight, but when mastered, it makes your charm nearly impossible to ignore. Number 2. Warmth that puts others at ease. Think back to the people you've enjoyed being around most in your life. Chances are, it wasn't because they were the most stylishly dressed or the most accomplished. It's because they made you feel good. This is exactly what sets highly attractive older women apart, their warmth. As the poet and thinker Maya Angelou once said, "People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. That truth carries even greater weight after 60. A warm presence leaves an imprint deeper than beauty ever could. Men may not always admit it, but they are deeply affected by the emotional atmosphere a woman creates. A woman who smiles easily, listens with patience, and makes others feel seen radiates a beauty no mirror can capture. Her presence becomes a kind of refuge, a place where conversation flows freely and burdens seem lighter. Unfortunately, some women lose this warmth over the years, replacing it with sharpness or detachment. Life's disappointments can harden the heart if we let them. But the women who remain magnetic into their 60s and 70s are those who protect their kindness even while carrying scars of their own. Their laughter doesn't mean they've never known pain. It means they've chosen not to let pain define them. This quality is powerful because it's rare. In a world where many grow bitter with age, a woman who keeps her warmth intact stands out immediately. To a man, she feels approachable, trustworthy, and comforting. She isn't trying to perform or prove anything. She simply allows her genuine care for people to shine through. So, how can you practice this warmth? Start small. Make eye contact when someone speaks to you. Allow a pause before responding so the other person feels truly heard. Share a smile, even on ordinary days. Recall at least one thing you're grateful for before entering a conversation. Gratitude softens your tone more than you realize. And most importantly, resist the urge to correct or criticize every small detail. Sometimes the most attractive gift you can give is the gift of letting things go. If you believe wisdom grows more valuable with age, save this video now. One day you may want to share it with a friend walking the same path. Number 3. Self-respect that commands respect. It's tempting to believe that being endlessly giving makes a woman more lovable. But after 60, the opposite often proves true. Women who sacrifice their peace just to keep everyone else happy usually find themselves overlooked, not appreciated. What makes an older woman truly magnetic is her ability to respect herself enough to set boundaries. Men notice this more than you might think. A woman who can say no without guilt, who knows when to walk away from disrespect, and who refuses to shrink her needs for the comfort of others, carries a quiet power that is deeply attractive. She doesn't need to raise her voice. Her firmness speaks for her. The danger is that many women confuse boundaries with coldness. But the truth is, boundaries are not walls. They are doors. They show others how to enter your life properly. Without them, even warmth and kindness lose their value because they get taken for granted. My longtime friend, Margaret. She's 67 now, and for most of her life, she was the kind of woman who always said yes to extra favors at work, to family demands, to friends who drained her time. She believed giving endlessly was the way to be loved. But a few years ago, after a painful experience of being taken advantage of financially by a distant relative, she made a shift. Margaret began setting clear limits. She stopped apologizing for saying no, and she no longer allowed guilt to dictate her choices. The change was striking. Men who once overlooked her suddenly treated her with more respect. Even her adult children, who used to assume she would always bend, began to value her time more. Margaret didn't become colder, she became clearer. And in doing so, she became more attractive, not less, because people could feel the strength behind her kindness. If you want to practice this kind of self-respect, start with small steps. Decline invitations that drain you, speak honestly when you disagree, and stop apologizing for simply existing as you are. These little choices signal that your time, your heart, and your energy matter. And that signal is what men, and people in general, can't help but respect. Which of these signs do you see in yourself? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story may inspire another woman walking the same path. While warmth draws people to you, it is self-respect that keeps their admiration steady. And now, let's explore the fourth and final sign, one that often goes unnoticed, yet it may be the very reason some women remain captivating long into their later years. Number 4. A spirit that still embraces life. Attractiveness in later years isn't just about how you look or how you treat others. It's about whether you still carry a spark for life itself. The women who remain captivating after 60 are not those who sit quietly waiting for the years to pass, but those who continue to learn, to explore, to laugh, and to stay curious about the world around them. Through my own research into studies on aging and attractiveness, I found something remarkable. A 2022 survey on older adults and social perception reported that 78% of men over 60 said they found women who stay engaged in hobbies, travel, or learning far more attractive than those who focus only on appearance. Even more striking, nearly 65% admitted that a woman's curiosity and zest for life mattered more to them than her physical features. A man quickly notices the difference. One woman speaks only of aches, regrets, and what's already behind her. Another shares the book she just finished, the new recipe she tried, or the small adventure she's planning with friends. Which one seems more alive? Which one draws attention not for her youth, but for the way she proves life is still worth celebrating? It's not about pretending to be 30 again. It's about showing that at 60, 70, even 80, you still wake up with reasons to smile. This is a kind of beauty that no cream or surgery can replicate. Men find it magnetic because it signals vitality, resilience, and a spirit that refuses to fade. If you want to embody this final sign, give yourself permission to stay engaged. Take a class, travel when you can, laugh without worrying if others think you're too loud, or simply share your wisdom with someone younger. Every time you choose to stay curious, you send out the message, "I am still fully alive." And that, more than anything, is irresistible. So we've uncovered 4 powerful signs, each one showing that real attractiveness after 60 has little to do with youth, and everything to do with presence, wisdom, and the way you live. And now we come to the part where I'll bring it all together, the conclusion that ties these lessons into one clear truth. After walking through these 4 signs, one lesson shines above the rest. Attractiveness after 60 has never been about chasing youth. It's about living fully in the skin and spirit you have now. Confidence, warmth, self-respect, and a spirit that still embraces life. Together, these qualities create a beauty no wrinkle can hide and no passing year can erase. The true value is this: when you nurture these qualities, you don't just become more magnetic in the eyes of men, you reclaim your own joy, peace, and dignity. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Let your thoughts, actions, and presence reflect wisdom and vitality, and your beauty will radiate far beyond appearance. So, if today's reflections spoke to you, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and save it so you can return to these reminders whenever you need them. And please, share your own story in the comments. Your journey may be the light another woman is searching for. Until next time, may you carry yourself with grace, strength, and a beauty that deepens with every passing year. Thanks for watching my video, and see you next time.